Have you ever looked at a woman and thought, is she into me, but just hiding it? The truth is, most women won't come out and say, hey, I'm attracted to you. Instead, they'll leave subtle clues, tiny behaviors that say more than words ever could. And if you're not tuned in, you'll miss them. But today, you won't miss a thing. We're going deep into 7 powerful, psychology-backed signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you. These are the unspoken signals, the things she does when her heart speaks but her lips stay quiet. When you recognize these cues, you'll start seeing people and their intentions in a completely new way. You'll gain insight, confidence, and maybe even the chance to connect with someone on a deeper level. If this is your kind of content, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. Only 15% of viewers are subscribed. Let's change that. All right, let's get into it. Sign number 1, the lingering glance. Have you ever caught a woman holding eye contact with you a little longer than usual, just enough for you to notice but not long enough to feel awkward? That's no accident. One of the strongest unspoken signs of attraction is prolonged eye contact. It's not about staring you down, it's about a deeper, subconscious connection. When a woman finds herself drawn to you, her eyes will naturally follow. It's not calculated, it's instinctive. In psychology, eye contact is closely tied to intimacy and emotional connection. It creates a silent communication line where emotions can be exchanged without a single word. When she holds your gaze, she's doing more than just looking, she's searching. She's wondering if you feel the same, if you notice her, if there's something more. Sometimes her pupils might dilate, her eyebrows might raise slightly, or her head may tilt, all non-verbal cues that show interest. Eye contact also triggers the release of certain chemicals in the brain that heighten feelings of closeness and excitement. And here's the kicker. This kind of gaze often invites a response. If you hold her gaze for just a second longer, add a warm smile, or even subtly lean in, you're signaling back that you've noticed and that the connection is mutual. So the next time a woman's eyes seem to lock with yours longer than expected, don't look away too fast. That look might be her way of saying, I see you. Do you see me? Sign number 2, the subtle touch. You know those small, seemingly accidental touches, a quick brush on your arm, a playful nudge during a laugh, or a gentle pat on your back? They might seem minor, but when a woman is secretly attracted to you, these touches are often very intentional. In fact, touch is one of the oldest and most powerful ways we form connections as humans. It bridges emotional gaps and helps establish trust without needing to say a single word. A woman might not always be bold about her feelings, especially early on. So instead of saying how she feels, she lets her body do the talking. A quick tap on the shoulder, or a hand that lingers just a second too long when passing something. That's her way of closing the distance, literally and emotionally. She's showing that she's comfortable around you, that she trusts you, and most importantly, that she's trying to get closer. There's even science to back this up. Physical touch can release oxytocin, the hormone that builds feelings of bonding and safety. So even if she doesn't realize it consciously, her casual touch may be her body's natural way of expressing emotional warmth. If you find her initiating these little moments of contact or not pulling away when they happen, take notice. She's telling you, without words, that she enjoys your presence and might be hoping you feel the same. Sign number 3, the unspoken compliment. Sometimes attraction doesn't show up as a loud, obvious compliment. Instead, it comes through in quiet admiration. The way she lights up when you talk about something you're passionate about, the warmth in her tone when she acknowledges something you've done, or the pride in her voice when she tells others about your achievements. These are unspoken compliments, and they say just as much, if not more, than actual words. A woman who's secretly attracted to you may avoid showering you with compliments directly. But listen closely. She might say things like, "You always know what to say," or "That's so interesting. I never thought of it that way." These subtle acknowledgements show that she's noticing your value and, more importantly, appreciating it. Psychological studies show that recognition and validation build emotional closeness. When someone sees the good in you and reflects it back, even indirectly, it makes you feel seen, valued, and connected. It's a powerful psychological bond that develops quietly, but deeply. Look for the little moments, the way she complements your mindset, your style, or how you treat others. Even if she doesn't say, "I like you," her admiration might be hiding in how she mirrors your energy, how she brags about you to friends, or how often she encourages your ideas. Unspoken praise is attraction in disguise, and if you're picking up on it, chances are it's intentional. Sign number 4, the engaging conversation. When a woman is secretly drawn to you, small talk suddenly becomes real talk. She's not just chatting to fill silence, she wants to know you. She'll dig deeper, asking about your passions, your values, your experiences. The goal isn't to impress, it's to connect. And that's a strong sign of attraction. Think about the last meaningful conversation you had with her. Did she remember something small you mentioned weeks ago? Did she ask follow-up questions that showed she was genuinely listening? That's because she's mentally and emotionally investing in you. Psychologists call this emotional disclosure, the sharing of personal stories, feelings, and thoughts. It builds trust and intimacy, and if she's opening up her world to you, it likely means she wants to be part of yours too. It's not just what she says, it's how she says it. Does she laugh more easily around you? Does her tone get softer or more animated? Is she leaning in when you talk? These are all subtle clues that she's engaged, present, and interested. And if you're sharing stories and she's mirroring your energy or asking thoughtful questions, take it as a clear sign. She's not just talking to be polite. She's choosing to emotionally connect. That's attraction, not coincidence. Sign. Sucker 5. The subtle gestures. Attraction often hides in the details. The way she adjusts her hair when you walk by, the way she straightens her posture around you, or how she always finds a reason to be near. These subtle gestures might not scream interest, but they quietly speak volumes. When a woman is secretly into you, her body language often gives her away before her words do. She might play with her necklace when she's nervous around you, fix her clothes when you're looking, or lean just a little closer than needed when you're sitting together. These small signals come from a place of unconscious desire to impress and connect. Her actions are revealing what her words aren't saying yet. There's psychology behind this too. We're wired to subconsciously display interest through body language. Studies show that when someone is drawn to another person, their movements become more expressive and open. They make themselves more available without realizing it. So if you start to notice her doing little things to get your attention, or if her actions feel a bit more thoughtful and intentional when you're around, pay attention. Maybe she brings you coffee the way you like it, or remembers small details others don't. These gestures are her way of saying, "I notice you," and more importantly, "I care." And in a world full of distractions, that kind of focused attention is a clear sign of attraction. Sign number 6. Emotional openness. When a woman starts opening up to you emotionally, it's a powerful indicator that she sees you as more than just a casual friend. She's not just sharing what she had for lunch, she's sharing pieces of her heart, her fears, her past, her dreams, her doubts. That level of vulnerability doesn't come easily, especially if she's trying to play it cool. Opening up emotionally is an act of trust, and trust is the foundation of attraction and connection. When she feels safe enough to let you into her inner world, she's showing that you matter to her. It's no longer about surface-level conversations, it's about building something real. Psychologists have found that emotional self-disclosure, sharing personal feelings and experiences, leads to stronger bonds and deeper relationships. So if she's telling you about her childhood memories, her struggles, or the things she rarely shares with others, that's not random, it's intentional. And if she starts asking for your advice or leans on you during tough moments, it means she respects your thoughts and sees you as a strong emotional presence in her life. Don't take that lightly. Emotional openness is rare in today's guarded world, and when someone gives you that level of trust, it's because something deeper is developing. So don't just listen, really hear her. Respond with empathy and curiosity, because if she's opening up emotionally, chances are her heart is already halfway yours. Sign number 7. Respectful engagement. Respect is the quiet glue that holds attraction together. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, she doesn't just flirt or tease. She treats you with intention. She remembers your stories, values your time, and gives you her full attention. That's not just kindness, it's respectful engagement, and it's one of the clearest signs she's secretly into you. Pay attention to how she responds to your opinions. Does she listen without interrupting? Does she ask thoughtful questions? Does she circle back to things you said days ago, showing she actually cares? These aren't things people do when they're disinterested. This is someone who sees your worth and wants you to know it. Psychologically, when someone is attracted to you, they naturally give you more cognitive space, meaning they think about you more often, remember what you say, and place emotional weight on your conversations. Respectful engagement is the emotional version of leaning in. It might show up in small ways too, how she adjusts her schedule to make time for you, how she cheers you on in your goals, or how she never downplays your emotions. All of this signals one thing: you matter to her. And in a world full of shallow attention, when a woman gives you her deep respect, she's not just being polite, she's quietly saying, "You're someone I admire." That kind of engagement doesn't come from casual interest. It comes from genuine attraction. So now you know, attraction isn't always loud. It doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers, through glances, through gestures, through the silence between words. If you've seen even one of these signs, chances are she's feeling something. But she's waiting, watching, wondering if you'll recognize what she's too afraid to say. But here's the truth, brother. What you do with this knowledge is everything. You can chase, you can doubt, or you can stand still, strong and aware. Attraction is energy. When you carry yourself with presence, purpose, and emotional discipline, you become magnetic. Not just to her, but to every opportunity in your life. Remember, you're not here to beg for love. You're here to be love, stable, grounded, and undeniable. If this video opened your eyes, don't just sit with it, use it. And if you're ready to dive deeper into the world of attraction, self-mastery, and masculine psychology, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss what they don't want you to hear. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded, and remember, your silence speaks louder than her words ever could. This is Olivia Rose, your darling. I'll see you in the next one.